Always good to get a win. I thought, guys played great, man. Like, credit to the defense. They had a chip on their shoulder all week. Shut them out in the second half. That's what I'm talking about. Jam running for 136. So good to have him back. The guys up front played their tails off. Wideouts played great. The tight ends, made lanes in the run game and the pass game. Like, it's all around good football, man. Just really, really proud of the guys. Always hard to get a win in the SEC, but it starts, over tomorrow, right? We got to go, to Columbia, to Missouri, to play a, undefeated Missouri team, just starts over, man. Like, they're really good, 24-hour rule.
What's going through your mind when you celebrate with Jam in the end zone there at the end?
Just one, you're so happy for him, right? Just first time getting back in the end zone. I didn't know that he ran for that much. Just fed him the ball 22 times. That's been my dog since freshman year, right? We were roommates. Me and his family are close. My family and his family are close. Me and his girlfriend are really tight. I'm just so proud of him, man. Honestly, just so proud of the guys up front.
How did it feel as an offense to the second to last drive, 8 minutes and 29 seconds, to basically put the game away and kind of impose your will on Vanderbilt?
It's one, like, all coming together and having good plays, right, is always great. I think that's what killed us in the first half, right? And it's really my fault. I'm looking at the stats. We had too many negative plays from, holdings. I took four sacks. Like, I can't do that. I got to throw the ball away, and just negative plays in general, right? I think that's what kind of set us back. But we got on the track in the middle first half to the second half, right? Just all around good football by the guys, man. Like I said, like, really, really proud of the group overall.
Now, your ability to make some plays off script, scrambling, moving around, buying some time and everything, have you always had that, or is that something you're getting back?
I think both, right? I felt like that I've done it, for a long time since high school. But I feel like I've evolved, just from playing. But the guys in general, right, have a good sense of getting open and understanding, like, scramble rules, right? Sometimes I get out of there too quickly when there's a good pocket. Just looking back at the iPad on the sideline, right? Like, the guys up front are doing a good job, and I got to step up and make the play. But credit to the wideouts and just everybody else, like, getting open. You know what I mean? Because it's hard. Scramble rules. People don't really have a good feel for that. And these guys here, man, like, just very, very impressed.
What makes a good 2-minute drill like the one before the half, and why are you guys so comfortable in that?
One, right, it starts with our coaches. We practice it every week. We have confidence. Two, it starts with the players, right? We got just a ton of good players around us, and we all understand, like, hey, we got a job to do. We got to go score points. And three, just trust. We talk about trust all the time and communication on offense, right? We all trust one another. Like, I think this is one of the most tight-knit groups I've ever been around. And there was no doubt in our mind that when we got the ball in that 2-minute drill the first half that we were going to go score. Like, there was no doubt in our mind. We have too many good players on offense, too many playmakers, and that's all we needed to do, just get those guys the ball.
What does that do before, like, going into halftime with a drive like that?
Yeah.